Are you trying to learn Fanny but can't find the exact tutorial on Fanny? Your search is over, my friend. Don't worry if you are beginner or don't know anything about Fanny. We will learn everything from scratch, just stay with me. We will be learning all about Fanny. So what are we learning? First of all, beginner's guide, how to play on actual match, tranings, and even freestyle. Trust me, you will be able to improve Fanny after watching this video, so make sure to follow up till end.
So let's start the video by knowing Fanny passive and skills.
And how its work. Her passive. During flight, Fanny deals extra damage to enemy leaving prey mark. It can stack up to 2 times. Now her first skill. Tornado Strike. Fanny whirls her blade dealing damage to nearby enemies. Now her third skill. Cutthroat. Fanny leaps at the target enemy hero or creep with her blade dealing damage. The more prey mark enemy have, the greater damage it deal. Now her second skill. This skill is the reason why Fanny is so hard to play. But you can master it with little effort and training. How does her cables work? Fanny shoot a cable that pull her towards the first obstacle hit. Fanny can cast this skill successively until her energy runs out. She automatically cast her first skill upon hitting an enemy in mid-flight as long as she have enough energy. Let's understand the Fanny cable mechanism. As you can see, first clip and second clip. First one travels longer distance with 2 cables, but second one travels shorter distance with same cable. What is making them difference? Let's learn that. Fanny cables work as rhombus shape. Those who doesn't know how rhombus shape look like, this is how it's look like. Let's rotate it so it will be easier to understand. As you can see in the diagram, when you throw first and second cable, it will travel in a rhombus shape. From one point to another. Here is an example. Let's look into it. Didn't understand that? Okay, I got you. In a simple word, if you throw cable from long distance it will travel longer distance, and if you throw cable from shorter distance it will travel shorter distance. It's simple as that.
Now the real thing begins. We will start to play Fanny now. Here's what I would like you to do. Open up the game and go to training mode, and follow me. We will activate the God mode and no CDs, and we will turn off the AI in close lanes so minions doesn't bother us while training. Now we will throw 2 cables around the map. Simply throw 1 cable on right and 1 on the left. Try to get use of it.
I'll show you how to dance in mid-air.
Throw slowly, no need to rush. Try throwing cables now. Do it for a while and get used to it by throwing on different places of map. Don't worry if you are finding it hard, you will get used to it. Just do it for a while, and if you manage to do it, nothing best than that. Speed up as you get comfortable.
I am here. Oh, darn it! I went a bit too far. Any place is within reach for me. Where are you looking? I am here.
Now you have mastered 2 cables. Let's talk about 3 cables, also known as return cables.
It's not that hard but pretty useful. Throw 2 cables normally like we have practiced before. And just throw extra backward cable in same side of first cable in back. Try to hit little inner part of wall when throwing backward. You will find yourself doing returning cable. Practice this in different locations. A small reminder, if you don't practice, all the information that you gather is useless, so keep practicing. I know you will able to master Fanny. Let's see how it's look in actual match.
Day 1 completed. Let's see what have we learned today. We have learned about Fanny skills, 2 cables and 3 cables. Make sure to practice what we learned today on practice mode and versus AI mode and enjoy it. Welcome to day 2. I hope you have been practicing and enjoying Fanny.
First of all, let's learn how to kill enemies with one cable. Yes, you heard it right. You can kill enemies with throwing one cable. Try throwing single cable at different places of map. It doesn't look much, but trust me, you will be surprised. Now, let's see how throwing single cable can kill enemies in real match. Make sure to hit enemy every time, so that your energy doesn't run out. Like this. Before moving on, let's learn about the energy of Fanny and how to control it. No, there is no items that increase Fanny energy. Then how does pro players have more energy? There are several reasons. Let's start with her skill. As you can see, her second skill costs 17 energy at level 1. But if you upgrade second skill, it will cost 16. It will decrease up to 12, so make sure to prioritize her second skill. Let's see how her passive helped to regain her energy. Her passive leaves a prey mark on a hero upon hitting in mid-air, which allow Fanny to regain plus 8 energy. It can stack up to 2 times, regaining plus 16 energy. In a simple term, Fanny regain energy upon hitting target. The more target she hit, more energy she will regain. Simple as that. And remember not to do it super fast. Cause her energy regain is slow down if target is hit super fast. Now let's talk about 2 cables, how it is useful in actual match. Most of the time players use 2 cables for traveling around the map. But that's not only thing 2 cables can do. Let's see in slow motion. Here I have used 2 cables so that I can get prey mark. And used again 2 cables to stack up prey mark so I can deal extra damage with my third skill and kill the enemy. Many of you know or might not know, that when you use her skills, prey mark makes difference in her damage also. Let's understand it. As you can see here, Fanny deals lower damage to enemy, but after prey mark her damage has increase. You might be thinking, how does little extra damage make difference? Well, you are wrong, my friend. When you play Fanny on matches, items you buy during match change the damage of Fanny drastically. Now let's learn about combo of Fanny. Let me remind you one thing. Anything can happen in the match. No one can predict what kind of situation you will face in the match. Instead of best combo of Fanny, I will teach you how it works, so you can make decision of your own and create your own combo. Don't worry, it's super easy. And I know you will learn it in no time. Basically you just need to land a hit on an enemy by flying, which leaves them with prey mark, and finish off with ulti/third skill. Simple as that. Try to land hit more than one time if you can, so it can deal extra damage. Don't worry if you can't. You will improve slowly as you keep playing Fanny. You might get some confusion by hearing all this, but you will know everything as you play Fanny more and more.
Day 2 completed. Let's see what have we learned today. We have learned how to kill enemies, her energy secrets and the combos. Now enjoy the Fanny and make sure to implement the things we have learned on the game. Welcome to day 3. In day 3 we will be doing trainings and improving skill. Trainings are really very important if you want to master Fanny. You need to make a habit of doing trainings regularly if you want to master Fanny.
Let's start by opening up your fingers. Try spamming cables randomly to nearby walls. Start slow and speed up as much as you can. Remember to not push yourself too hard. Now throw as many cables as you can in straight lines. After this, do wall spams. Remember, main purpose of this is to open up our fingers. So please remember, timing of throwing cables are also very important, which most of the new players neglect. but don't worry, you will master timing and speed up your fingers by doing this tranings. Let's start the training. We will start with drills. Try throwing 3 cables first, second and third respectively. Now try to repeat all 3 cables without landing. Get hang of it and slowly increase the speed of throwing as you get comfortable. Again, try this here. Get hang of it and increase the speed. After doing this, let's practice in smaller area. Remember, smaller the area, the more speed you need. By doing this trainings, you are improving your speed as well as you are mastering the timing of throwing cables. Make sure to practice every day at free time. Before moving on, make sure to subscribe to my channel, so that you wouldn't miss more informative videos. Now let's dive to next training. Now let's try with 4 cables. Same as before, make sure to land 4 cables respectively. Get hang of it, and slowly increase the speed. After this, let's learn this. It might be little hard, but you will get used to it if you practice constantly. It will help you change directions fastly. Make sure to practice as every day. Start slowly. As you get comfortable, increase your speed. And remember, I always tell my viewers, if you don't practice yourself, all the information you gather are useless. So keep practicing. Always practice this trainings before matches. You will find difference within a week.
Okay, now I would like you to learn the secrets of Fanny cable. It will make you clear about Fanny cables and how we change directions with Fanny.
It's a simple mechanism. You just need to focus on first and second cables, and when you throw third cable, first cable became dummy cable or useless end. Now second cable act as a first cable and third cable act as a second cable. Didn't understand it? Okay, let's see in the picture. Now here you can see, after throwing third cable, first cable became useless. It's same as hitting 2 cables. Now same thing with 4 cables. Here, first and second cable became useless. Whereas, third and fourth cables act as first and second cable. I hope now you understand how to change direction and how our cable works.
Day 3 completed. Let's see what have we learned today. We have learned drills, wall spams. We became fast hand players by doing this trainings and learned secrets about Fanny cables. Welcome to day 4. I hope you have been practicing Fanny and enjoying it. To make it more enjoyable, today we will be learning freestyle on actual match. At end of the video you will be able to do this freestyle, so make sure to watch till the end. So let's start the video by knowing freestyle. What actually is freestyle? Basically, you are using the combination of skills like straight cables, multi-cables, wall spam, etc. Now the main question, how to do freestyle with Fanny. Let's start to learn freestyle. First of all, let's start with this. Don't worry, I will explain everything. How did I do that? Basically, I have thrown 3 cables repeatedly and finished with ulti. Let's make it more simple. Basically, you are throwing 3 cables and repeating it. Trust me, by doing this you are doing freestyle. Now let's see with bots. Does it look familiar?
Step.
It's the same thing, just on different locations. You can do it in different locations like this.
Where are you looking?
Congratulations, now you have learned one freestyle, now let's learn another one. Remember, you need to practice to do freestyle. By watching you are just learning and getting concept. You need to try it by yourself on the matches. Don't be afraid if you can't do it on first try. When you fail for first time you will definitely progress on second try. So you need to practice every day. Now let's talk about another one which is pretty simple and often used by many Fanny players. If you guess wall spams, you are correct, my friend. It's not that hard, you just simply spams cables into the wall when enemy is nearby walls. One thing you need to remember is that your energy will be empty if not hit to the target properly. Again, same goes for this, you need to practice and do it yourself in matches so you get used to it and can use it effectively in matches. First of all, let's practice wall spams on different places of map. Remember, I always tell one thing, if you don't practice yourself the information are useless, so make sure to practice. Let's hop on practice mod and add damage bot on different places of map and start spamming.
Don't try to pin it down
Here
with
you
a
need
close
to understand
combat.
one thing, when you do wall spams, you need to put your joystick exactly opposite side where you are spamming.
Where are you looking? I am here. You know what? Not my thing. Oh, darn it! I went a bit too far. Where are you looking? I am here. Place is within reach for me.
Now let's learn one-shot kill. Yes, sound pretty interesting, right? It's very useful as well. It's most likely to use against squishy heroes like Mage or heroes with low HP. Normally you are starting up with straight cable marking the enemy and using ulti to finish the opponent.
Don't worry, I will teach you straight cables as well. Let's learn straight cables, how it works and how to do it. Most of the players think that straight cables are too hard, but if you understand how it works, thing will get a lot more easier. You only need to understand 3 things for straight cable: how, when, and where. How to throw cables, when to throw cables, and where to throw cables. If you understand these 3 things, trust me, you will able to do straight cables. Let's start with throwing cable. How to throw it. You are basically throwing 2 cables, one long cable and one short cable. Now the tricky part, you need to throw it at the same time, like this. Let's see again. Here I have thrown first long cable and immediately I have thrown short cable as soon as the first cable hits the wall. To make it more easier, aim long cable in the wall and quickly release short cable in the opposite wall. Most of the players aren't able to do it because they are not throwing both cable at same time. You must remember, you need to throw 2 cables at same time. I know it will be hard, but don't worry, I have the solution to make it more easier. Find small places like this on the map and throw 2 cables. Try throwing it faster as you get more comfortable. And after this, try doing this tranning. Aim one cable at one direction and quickly release another cable at other direction. Practice this for 2-3 minutes, and it will be much easier than before. Now let's learn when to throw cables. First of all, throw first 2 cables. Quickly throw 2 more cables before reaching destination of first 2 cables. Let me explain it. After throwing 2 cables you will reach here. You need to throw 2 more cables before reaching the destination point of first 2 cables, like this. And there, my friend, you will find yourself doing straight cables. Now we are almost done. Before moving to next part, about 98% of viewers haven't subscribed to my channel. If you think my videos have helped you, it would be a great help if you subscribe. Let's jump back to video. Now you have know how to throw cables, and when to throw cables. Now let's learn where to throw cables and how to throw cables continuously. For continuous cables you just need to follow same process as before. Throw 2 cables before landing and continue the process with throwing more 2 cables. Just remember, aim to the wall with 1 cable and release quickly second cable. Before knowing where to land cable, you need to understand this. Remember, you are creating momentum so that you can throw 2 cables at same time. Most of the player doesn't create momentum for straight cable at the beginning and they end up with crashing into tower or walls. If you don't want to end like them, you just need to land correctly at the beginning, and master the timing, and you are good to go. Try throwing these 4 cables, followed by long and short cables, and remember, aim to wall and quick release to opposite wall. And most important thing I always tell to players, if you don't practice, all the information are useless. You will know a lot more if you do this yourself, so keep practicing.
Now you have mastered straight cables, let's jump back to freestyle. Now let's learn another one. It's same as the one we learned before. The only difference is you are throwing 4 cables instead of 3, like this. Try doing this until your mana runs out and finish the opponent with ulti, or you can escape.
I went a bit too far. Where are you? I went a bit too far. Where are you looking? I am here.
Try doing this. This is how you can use on other locations.
Where are you looking? I am.
Your turret is under attack. Go! An enemy. Triple kill.
Until now we have learned all the basics of freestyle. Now let's take them to next level. Wondering how? Don't worry, it seems difficult but it's not actually the case. You are simply combining all the learned styles and making new freestyle. Here's an example. Here first of all I have used one-shot kill combination and return back to base to reach mana, and then again striking with straight cables and mixed with 3 cables. Simple, right?
Triple kill. Your turret is under attack. An enemy. Triple kill.
Remember, if you don't practice, all the above information are useless, so make sure to practice on real matches. Try to create your own combinations, and most important thing, don't forget to enjoy playing Fanny. If you think I have helped you, make sure to support me by subscribing to channel.
Where are you looking? I am